We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Joseph Arnold, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Emilio Gonzalez, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game.
First pitch, 7-16.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Freddie Santiago, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now, J.C. Embry, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Pitch on the way. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Chet Steadman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Digging in, Vernon Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the right fielder, Brian Metzger.
Digging in now, Brian Metzger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Joseph Arnold. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants down in order. Still no score. Striding in, Ryan Buckner. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here comes the first pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Pete Armstrong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 21 homers and 58 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Armstrong stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Bouncer up the middle. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2.
you.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 3-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting it, the third base.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Zobrist is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Stepping into the box, Chet Steadman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the letters 0-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Raul Mendoza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 21 for him on the season, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
At the plate, Reggie Rivas. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 14 homers and 73 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting six, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Runners on first with one down. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Jonas Marte, and it's fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Marte is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Emilio Gonzalez.
Standing in, Emilio Gonzalez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1.
Outside.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Greenberg. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Santiago.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Santiago is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
2-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. At the plate, Vernon Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Vernon Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Brian Metzger, fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he fouls this one off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The next 1-2 pitch fouled off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Joseph Arnold. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. The pitch. Is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Greenberg is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Raul Mendoza.
Stepping up now, Raul Mendoza. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it comes. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A runner on first with 2 away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 5, Pete Armstrong.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Bogarts in foul ground, and this will land foul. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Now batting, Jesse Padilla. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count now. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Reggie Rivas.
Reggie Rivas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey!
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate now, Jonas Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bogaerts takes off. Pitches high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Guadalupe Hernandez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Guadalupe Hernandez.
Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's been off.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chet Steadman. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And it's fouled away. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Nick Livingston will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 89, Nick Livingston.
A high fastball is in there. The average entering play at 301. 24 home runs and 77 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
To short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Vernon Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Vernon Hernandez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Some Igawa will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 29, Some Igawa.
To the plate now, Brian Metzger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip, and bring it back.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Joseph Arnold would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
At the plate, Joseph Arnold. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raul Mendoza.
In now, Raul Mendoza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on what appeared to be the palm ball. It's 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Maxwell Place takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Giants, number 45, Maxwell Place.
Leading off the inning, Adam Greenberg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Place, only 20 years old. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Freddie Santiago is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. The 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Ryan Buckner is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong, runner in scoring position with two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Reggie Rivas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Reggie Rivas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Buster Posey, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hopped up. Embry is there, 1 away.
Third baseman number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Jonas Marte, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Armstrong is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Maxwell.
Adrian Manuel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Adrian Manuel.
Outside with the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. So far this season, Manuel hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Boyd Nunez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 9.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. That misses. 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three and 1. And the count will be full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Dexter Fowler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Dexter Fowler.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Pitch popped up. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. Luke Little gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luke Little.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Vernon Hernandez.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hernandez.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in, Brian Metzger, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joseph Arnold.
Digging in and looking for more, Joseph Arnold. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
To 2-2 now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Raul Mendoza, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Cody Allen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Greenberg.
The right fielder, Adam Greenberg.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The center fielder.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready once again, Freddie Santiago. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. Popped up. Bogarts is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, J.C. Embry.
So stepping in, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buckner is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Hernandez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Rivas. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Buster Posey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As a look, now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Runners
0-1, here it comes. Runners going. Behind 0-2 now. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stan Farnsworth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Farnsworth.
And that's taken for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he's back in standing. Hopped up. Marte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Jonas Marte.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Nicholas is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Hunter Pence will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
And it's fouled away. Comes into play here at 273. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hernandez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Vernon Hernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Count was 2-1.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Last strike here for the Giants. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Brian Metzger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with the bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs host road win number 40 on the year. Luke Little earns his third win of the year in relief. Thomas Nicholas wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.